Coach Bryce mentioned that you guys expected they would probably make it tough for you in the paint. And obviously, one way to discourage a team to do that is to make your three-pointers. And of course, today it was 3 for 28. Do you expect you might see teams continue to try and just going forward make you have to hit a three-pointer?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen it all year, to be honest. And we've handled it better than we did tonight. We just weren't really translating things. I don't feel like we were completely ready to play. We didn't execute. We didn't play with pace on offense. We're hesitant because when you're wide open, sometimes you get hesitant instead of just catching in rhythm. And we practiced that yesterday because we knew they were going to do that. They always do that, first of all. Historically, that's kind of how they play. But they did a good job of packing the paint, and it worked out for them.
Especially with the injuries that we've had, and the team kind of searching for its identity. Bryce is such a stable presence, and it just seemed like every time things started to struggle, she had a 5-point run there in the second quarter. She forced that turnover right in front of the bench. She just seemed to really pick up the team. Is she going to be really critical going forward as you guys kind of search for that consistency?
Yeah, I mean, she's a 6-year senior and leader. She's been there before, been to multiple NCAA tournaments. She knows where she wants to get our team and, where our goals are. And, sometimes it's just not a smooth a road like it was last year, even though it was difficult to win all those games. But, when you kind of run the table the year before, everybody expects that to be the same thing. So, again, we lost 2 games in conference my first season here and ended up winning a championship. And right now, I think our conference is kind of beating up on each other. So, you never know. We might lose another game. But at the end of the day, we're trying to cut down some nets, and we just got to stay focused on our goal.
Can you talk about the resiliency of this team, especially there in the fourth? They started stretching the lead. They get to 5 at one point, and then you guys, really give yourself a really good chance to win it there at the end within 1.
Yeah. I'm actually very disappointed in how we played today. So that's hard for me to say, to be honest. And our team is disappointed in themselves. But yeah, I mean, we fought, but we waited too late to fight, and we didn't execute out of the timeouts at the end. Didn't get the shot we wanted, even though we got open shots because they're playing off of people. We didn't get the shot we wanted. And, when you're down by 1 or down by 2, you want to get something kind of going to the rim. You don't necessarily want to get a 3. But, of course, that's what they left open because they were packing the paint. So, we just got to execute better. We got to set better screens. We got to run through stuff harder. We got to have more confidence on that side of the ball because in practice we do. We have a lot of confidence. We hit a lot of shots, and that's why I think people get rattled when we get in the game and we're missing those shots because they see each other make them in practice.
A lot of whistles today. I think we had 20 personal fouls, charged. That it just seemed like kind of a choppy game.
It was a physical game, but I think, every game is. You got 2 teams that are, trying to fight for something, and that's how it's going to be. So we just got to control what we can control, and I don't think we did a great job of doing that.
How do you feel your team's dealt with adversity this year, and this is kind of just another one of those scenarios?
All of us have been through a lot. This has been, and some things you guys don't even know about, but they are a resilient group, and we're going to continue to be that and persevere through this adversity. But it's been a lot on them, mentally, physically. Obviously, we're not as deep as we were, and so the second game every week is going to require a lot of mental toughness because you got to push through fatigue, and people are playing you. Everybody, no matter what. Illinois State lost on Thursday, and they played way better today because it's us. Everybody's going to give us their A game no matter what the game before was for them. So, we have to try and be as consistent as we can with our energy and our effort and our attention to detail, especially, now on the offensive end. I think defense, we played good enough defense to win the game for sure, but offensively we just came up short.
No, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.